Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to our 10th anniversary live stream. Yes, can you believe it? 10 years of Suarez and paintings and creativity and all this kind of stuff. I can scarcely believe it myself. All right, folks, we're sorry we're a little bit late coming on air live, but I can definitely assure you of something pretty spectacular in this broadcast. But right now, we are going to go and roll the intro. And here we are, folks. We're on Roam Cam tonight, starting because I want to take you around something pretty awesome. So we're going to start with this. In actual fact, I'm going to take you off the stand and we'll do our usual camera thing in just a second. But for now, I'm just going to take you around to show you what on earth is going on here, because it takes some explaining. Let's just switch Instagram on as well. There we go. Look, there's my phone sat up on the thing. Right. So right over here, folks, down here, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, look what we've got. The Spin-O-Matic is going to make only its second appearance this evening. Let me explain what's going on. I think by now we should just be a bit live on Instagram. Hello, everybody over there. I am real. Here I am. I've got my notes on the wall, look. One list over there, look, because this is going to quite tell you what's going on tonight. We've got the Suarez Spin-O-Matic with upgrades, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Let's go switch it on actually before we do anything else. Right, there we go. Okay, we've got it on. We've got our wonderful Spin-O-Matic on, but look what is on the top. Well, I can tell you, folks, it's this, which is pipe. It is pipe with the bends. Look what Aidy's done, isn't he, Eugenius? Let's walk on the canvas here and show you. Now, if you've already figured this out, we're going to be spinning this up this evening. We've got 4 different lengths of pipe. We're going to be doing different halos. We're going to do one lot of halos over this side. Then we're going to spin and do one lot of halos over this side. Hopefully they'll meet in the middle. Let me point out, nobody, and we've done our research, has done or attempted anything like this before. So this is as experimental as it gets. It might all turn to rubbish, but it might be absolute genius. Who on earth knows? But we're going to be doing it live in front of you guys. So please, for the next hour or so, do not go anywhere. I promise you this is going to be very exciting. You can tell we've not practiced it because, look, everything's clean inside. And I am going to be putting all those lovely colours, which are numbered and in sequence, into the tubes and spinning. Now, I will just tell you, folks, we're going to start with just one at a time. I know what you're thinking. Why don't you do them all at once? Well, there's a plan to do that, but you're going to have to wait. We're going to start with one at a time because I don't want to do all 4. It's just going to be a nightmare. So I need to make sure that they do work individually, and if they do, we will do all 4 in a spin at some point very, very soon. All right, let's pop Roam Cam back on there. All right, so we're going to go back to corner cam. Age is just going to pop the extractor on. Now then, Insta, I need to give you a better look at what's going on here, because we've got a very, very large piece of canvas here. And you hear me? Right, we've got me. Okay, the extractor knocked out my microphone. This is fun, isn't it? Right, okay, we know corner cam works. Right then, buddy, let's choose us a camera. Right, Peachy said, there we go. So everything works. So we're just checking the cameras coming up to my happy smiley face. There we go. Hello. Right, let's go overhead then, buddy. I'm not going to walk all the way over here because I've obviously got stuff protecting canvas over there, but there's the overhead. I've started the machine up. So we're just checking that all the systems are working. The machine is working, which is great, Instagram. Now, please do let me know, guys, if you've got any questions, whatever platform you're watching on, because we do want to hear from you. Now, I am going to move you probably over there. Let's see if we can get you a better view of what's about to happen. Oh, I'll tell you what, stressful. We've had to do a lot of preparation for this week. Right, I'm going to duck in front of the camera, mate, and come over here. Right, there we go. Okay, so we know that the spin machine is working, which is fantastic. We've got a very, very big piece of canvas here. Folks, this is 240 centimetres by 320, which is 125 inches by 95 inches. So it is very big. It's already had a base coat, which has had just enough time to dry. And we're about to go in with our first colours. So, like I said at the outset, on Saturday, we'll have been in business officially for 10 years. So this is as close as we're going to get to it for our 10th anniversary. We thought we'd do something bright and light and colourful. There was also another slightly more poignant part of this, which I just want to quickly mention. And that today also marks the first anniversary of a friend of mine's partner losing her life today. So I don't know if Andy's watching, but this is for you and for Michelle, and we're going to help bring some life into the next hour. Anyway, that's just me remembering a sadder time from a year ago. But now it's all about creating life and energy and hope and prosperity and fun, and the biggest thing is we get to do it all together. So let's go, folks, let's go. We're going to do plenty of shout outs as we go along, but right now I think I'm going to get the first colour in. You can see everything there on Instagram, which is fantastic. Let's just make absolutely sure, yes, my camera is recording this as well for time lapse. Right, buddy, so which camera are we on? And we're on PC set at the moment. Right, so we are going to start with, I can't believe I'm actually doing this, we're going to start with the orange, and we're going to go in the smooth tube. Now, I don't quite know how long it's going to take for the paint to come to the end, but there's every possibility it might come to the end too quickly. So I've got to be I'm going to get my remote because I've got to get on this quite quickly. No idea how this is going to pan out, but let's try it anyway. So in goes the paint. Now we've got to, hang on, oh, where's it going, oh no, it's nearly out. Right, spin, oh, spin. Oh, it's all happening too quickly. No, that's okay, I didn't think it would be going as quickly as this. Right, lower speed, oh, I'm going to be up and down on my speeds. Now look, we've got circles. Now this is interesting. If you've seen the first attempt at halo paintings, which we did about 5 weeks ago, then you will know, for the keen amongst you, let's go faster in speed, let's pull that back out again. Well done me, it's maybe just changing his battery. You'll know that we have little spatters coming out. We didn't have solid lines, so by changing the way that we're applying the paint with a tube, we are now changing the way the paint behaves when it comes out. So we're going to get these beautiful, beautiful circles. Oh, I love this already. Right, we're going to let that sort of do its own thing, and of course I can play with all of the speed changes as well. So this is very interesting. Now what I've got to try and do, this is the tricky bit, is when I stop it. Right, so I've got to get my piece of, oh, come on, don't lose it now, my piece of rat, and shove it in the end very quickly. That's what she said. Right, okay. Got it. Wipe the end and pop it in. Okay. All right, so far so good. We've just done the first circle. Can you believe that? I'm so super happy with that. Oh, goodness me. Right, okay. Okay, so next, I'm going to get the next colour on. And it's going to be a finite amount of time before that appears at the end as well. Right, it's just diagnosing a small problem we have with the mics. So we're not quite sure what the audio is like. Hopefully it's reasonable and you can hear us okay. But yeah, we have got a problem with the mics. Anywho, that's not going to let us stop, is it? Right, we're going in with metallic purple, folks. What a great colour. This is quite stressful. Right, okay. Give us some thumbs up if you're enjoying this. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Right, is it at the end? Not yet. I've got a little bit more time now, haven't I? So I think, let's get this fired up. And let's see, here it goes. Oh, it's a big one. Let's bring that down, let's bring that down. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. I'm quite happy actually to get a bit of a gap in between, and there's a reason for that. Oh, now we've got the spatters. Hey, we've got the spatters going on, I love it. Right, this is exciting. It's going well. Now, ideally I need to get some more paint in there, don't I? Or do I? How do I get more paint? See, I don't know how much quantity to put in. AD has been working on a dispensing system, but that's a bit more complicated than time has given us to be able to solve it. So I think what I'm going to do, right, okay, that's fine so far. Sorry guys, it's one of those, isn't it, where you gotta, when you spin, you just gotta kind of go with it. Let's bung the end up. At least the end bunging is working. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Gosh, this is stressful. Right, I hope you're all liking this. Michael Squire's in the basement. Hello, Lucia, congratulations. Funny Fox says, so cool that the pipes have different lengths. And the crowd went wild, says Carla. Nelson. Hello, Nelson. Henry loves his purple. Thank you, Elaine. Laurie, would it work spinning manually? How do you mean? What, when you just turn at it? But I probably wouldn't get the quality of the lines. But it's not as much fun, is it? Unless you've got a remote control you can play with. Now, the question is, let's just have a little look at that. Do I put some more of that purple on? I think I have to, actually.
Hi Laurie. Oh, I sound terrible. Oh, goodness me. Would it work spinning manually? I think you'd probably get either trousers or whatever you were wearing absolutely covered as you whooshed it round. And then it would slowly go down and you'd end up with maybe a spiral as opposed to a circle. That's what I think anyway.
Right, so we are actually, that's quite interesting, just coming a couple of clicks either up or down does make a difference. So that's pretty good. I like that actually. We've started to get that little interference pattern as well with the dots appearing, where I didn't expect that. We haven't had that on the orange. So that's fine. We're going to load up with the next colour now. Oh, this is good. This is good. I didn't think it would be this. I didn't think this would happen, but I'm loving this. This is cool. Right, stop it. Get ready with my bung. Thank you. Okay, that's now bunged up. Nice. Hey. All right. Okay. Nana Maya, hi everyone. Joseph, I wonder how using sectioned paint picture to pour the paint into the tubes would turn out. It's something we're trying. Definitely, Joseph. We've got something worked out. We just haven't had the opportunity to use it just yet. Who else have we got in that we haven't said hello to? Let's just do some quick hellos and we'll go on to colour number 3. Denise, hello Denise. Adriana, great to see you. And V says happy anniversary. Rob D, hello, and Rita and Henry. Great to see you here, guys. Just say hello to Elaine. Hello, Elaine, anyway. Sergio, hello, Sergio. K9 Hannibal from Brazil, great to see you. And who else have we got? Opa, hello, Opa. And Andreas. Whoop whoop. Thank you, Andreas. And Sandy says hello, which is great to see you too. Zane, good day, Zane. Eleanor, did we say hello to you? I hope we did. We said hello to Henry, haven't we? Time for Arlo. Geraldine and Annette is here, and Antara. Beautiful, wonderful to see you all here. Right, how's it feel to be 10, Ed and AD? It feels great. It feels great, thanks very much. We love it. Here's to the next 10 years, eh, folks? Let's see what that's going to bring us. Right, okay, let's move in with the... oh, is that Cameron, is it? Cameron, hello. Right, let's move in with the next colour. We're going in with red. So let's see how this works. So the third tube is going to have the red in it. Right, so where's my remote? Yeah, because I can't afford to not have my remote handy. This time I'm going to put a drop more paint in. Here it comes in the tube. And it's got further to travel this time. It's not hung about. Let's get it spinning. Where is it? Also, it hasn't come out yet. Oh, see, I could do a jigsaw now, couldn't I? While I'm waiting for it to come out. Right, let's run it. Let's run it. Come on. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. There it is. That's way too fast, but that's all right. Let's bring it in. Look, that's nice. Just a single click down, and look what difference it makes. And of course, it's going to make a much bigger difference the further out it goes. So let's speed that back up again. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, this is good. This is good so far. I didn't think this is what would happen, but it is. So I'm happy with that. Interestingly, I also have my other interchangeable tables, so it could very well be that we do something a bit different. But for now, loving it. We've still got one more colour to go on here on the bigger tube. So this is going to get, I think I've placed it in just about the right area as well, because if you imagine that on the other side, we're going to switch cameras in there and do it on the other side. I think this is going to be very, very interesting. So let's get my other little bit of paper out. Please, if the audio is sounding a bit rough, is anybody else on YouTube having the same problem? Please do let us know, folks. We have had an audio issue. I'm sorry. It could be that I'm way up in my breathing gear with the respirator on. That could be causing a few problems. But we've also got issues with the left and the right channels at the moment. So we're sorry about that, everybody. If you want me to be quiet and we'll just play the music, I will.
Hi everybody, it's Adrian. Yeah, I've got terrible where the left speaker is not right. It's far too much in the right. I think my little splitter microphone connector has basically given up on us. So I'm going to have to look at that after the live stream and see what's going on with it. But I think it's dying, unfortunately. Like everything does in here, in this harsh environment of ours.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Right, we're in with the lime green. Oh, that's going pretty quick. It's going pretty quick. Don't come out the end. Oh no, what have I done with the remote? Ah! Oh, I can't code. It looked like it was flowing really quick, but actually that stopped. Right. Okay. Shall we do it, buddy? Shall we get the lime on? Here we go.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your
There it
dreams
is.
come true!
There's the lion.
Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Sorry, I talked over Shia LaBeouf there because I was so excited. We've got lion. We're definitely going to have a look on road cam in just a second. I'm just pulling the speed down a bit. It's coming down a little bit, which is nice. And actually having these lines in the middle of it is going to allow us to go sort of about 4 into 1, which we're going to have to do all 4 at once, aren't we, at some point. But this is pretty good. Let's just spin it all the way up, see where that goes. If there's anything left, we're just going to get a few dots appearing. Let's clear the tubes out, because we're going to shift it onto the other side. And this is when it's really going to start to get quite interesting. Okay, so let me grab my bit of rag and shove it in the end. The misses. Come on, keep coming. There you go. The rags are working, buddy. That's good. It's Ada's idea to shove rag in the end, which is the best solution we could come up with. I say we, using me, of course. I'm not that clever. Right, Instagram, there we go. That's the first series of circles spun. So I'm going to bring you now down here. Hopefully, no, let's bring you over here because we're going to give you a look on Roam Cam in a second. There you go, folks. Look, that's what we're up to. Beautiful circles. I love those. They look really cool. We're going to give you some more close-ups as time goes by. So we're just going to move you over here, lovely friends of Instagram. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. Because I'm going to start and move everything over to this side now. You'll be able to see all the circles forming there. Let's pop onto Roam Cam, buddy, before I shift the Spinomatic. Let's go have a look, my lovely friends. Oh yeah, there we go. The Spinomatic has done its job. There we go. It was a bit stressful on the orange, but look, we've got spinning circles. Hurrah! Courtesy of Mother Nature. Awesome. Loving that. There we go. So that's the first set. Second set we'll get on now, and then we're going to do something with some gold over the top of it. Goodness only knows what that's going to look like. So make sure you stay right where you are because we don't want you to miss any of the action. Whew. Take a breather, folks. Because right now I'm going to shift my time lapse over to where I can see it. I remembered to do that. Right, all cameras looking good. Right, let's get some more gloves on. We'll get... Oh, Henry, I like it. Walking around in circles. Excellent. Yes, sorry about the audio. Little Fox says, how rude is this boy saying just do it? Excellent. Right. Hello, Chantal. Bonsoir. Now, I've got to get in there to get this off. So the first thing we're going to do, let's see if this works, mate. Oh, yes, look at that. Straight off.
Yay!
Interchangeable tops. We love it. Right, got to get in and remove this. Got it. Yes, yes, mate. Works. Okay. You, my lovely Spinomatic machine. Now I've just got to measure you and put you back in the right place. Hello, Donna, South Carolina. How long did it take to develop the Spinomatic? Maybe great question, by the way. Maybe about a month. It took a little while for Adi to put the components together, which we purchased off eBay. And design and conceptualize and work the physics out. But he's an extremely clever man. So, in the end, we figured that out. This is what we have today. Which is pretty awesome. Now then, thank you for asking the question, Donna. That's great. 76. 76. Doesn't have to be exact, but near enough. 76 and 62, I think I wrote down. 62, still a bit this way. There we go. Right. Okay, sweet. That should be opposing now on the other side. Now, of course, the interesting thing is going to be, we are going to be picking paint up from what's already in the dispenser. So let's get that back on. Okay. First one's going to be where the orange was. I'm tempted to go the other way around, but no, we'll go back into the middle. Okay, and we're going to start off with a yellow in the centre. I'm going to finish with the blue on the outside. So let's see how that pans out. Right, yes, okay. That should be nicely... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's good, that works. That works. Anyway, the multifunction adaptable Spinomatic, yes. 125... What's this skin actually? Circles in the sand, sorry. How big is the canvas, Lynn? Yes, Lynn, it is 125 inches by 95 inches, which is 320 centimetres by 240. So it's a biggie. It's a big one. Okay, buddy, how are we doing? So we're going in for part 2. Everything okay where you are? Apart from the sound, yeah, sorry folks, we've got issues with the mic mixer. So I'll be having to replace that this week. Right, this is the stressy one. Got the remote in my hand, mate. Right, so I'm just bringing that in a little bit. I've had an idea, actually. I've had an idea. Right. Yeah. But I'm running out of paint, so that's fine. Yeah, I might overlay another colour into that. I'm tempted to do it now, but then that might mess with the concept. So I think what I'll do, let me stop that. No, I can't stop it. I need to put some more in. No, let it run, Ed. I could do with just building that centre up a little bit. Right, so first problem. Okay, got it. I'm to think on my feet now. We're going to stop it, we're going to bung the end. I'm going to put a drop more in and I'm going to keep the rotational speed low. Okay, I have to do this in one very, very quick movement. Keep going. There. Okay. Don't you dare. Yes, got it. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right, I didn't know if that was going to work. We've got a second line going in. That's important. Right, let's up it. Okay, just while the remainder of that paint is coming out, we can build the line up. Just really trying to learn as we go along here. That's better. I can see where that's coming out now. That's good. Oh, man, right. We've got colour number 2 going on very shortly. Good. Now we've got a better ring on now. I like that. I'm happy with that. Right, so we've got our second bung out. Or next one, I should say. We're going to plug the end up. Henry, who needs a helicopter when you've got a Spin-O-Matic? Laurie, ever decreasing circles. I love it. Happy 10th from Lavinia. Thank you, Lavinia. That's very kind of you. Right, okay, let's get that stopped. Got it. Yes. Lovely. Stop. Okay, that's good. Right, so next one, and we haven't actually got much paint coming out. We've got a little dribble of the orange running through that. It actually is really nice. So the purple is now going to mix, and I've tried to organise my paint so I know what's going to mix with what, just to try and give some pretty cool effects. So we've got the remnants of the metallic going in. Oh, right, with this beautiful Piaggio Scooter green. So in we go. Again, I haven't got a huge amount of time. Okay, run. Run, Ed, run. Here we go. Where's it going to be? Get ready. That's nice. Let's bring the speed down. Let's fill that gap. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad at all. It is working. It's working. So I'm slowly increasing the speed. This is going to make the circles go outwards now. Gently just filling those gaps. And how much different the paint is when you're not flying it off in blobs. So you have to be a lot, well, I'm figuring out how to be a lot more precise with this. So that's just finishing itself off. Let's reduce that right down. Let's just see what a very small spin does and where it deposits that. That's going into the middle, look. That's quite interesting. Excellent, we'll let that finish itself off. Adriana, great question. Yeah, if we put some a lesser volume in but spin it faster, would it spatter? Well, I think we're going to find that out before too long. Thank you for asking the question, Adriana. That's great. Funny Fox would like to paint with this. Who would like to paint with this machine? Phil Fox said he'd love to. That's great. Well, if we can inspire the younger generation as well as the older ones. I think that's a job well done for us, so that's good to hear everybody getting involved in this. Robert, hello Robert, started following us after Home is Where the Art Is. Late, I'm going to the back of the class. Yes, back of the class, Robert. Does your inspiration come from crop circles? That's an interesting one. No, it doesn't actually. I don't know where it comes from. Just pretty fascinated with stuff, really, I think. But thank you for asking. Right, okay, let's stop this then. So we've pretty much exhausted all of that lovely Piaggio green. Right, let's bung the end up of that. Will do for me. Right, so the next one, let's load the next colour up. I'm just looking now, where did I load? I came off with that, didn't I? Right, so we might start to get a little bit of blending now, where it goes through. You see there, look. I'll just show you over there. It might be sort of, you know, where the two meet. So let's just bring Roam Cam here a little bit so you can see what's going on. Can you see on that all right, buddy? A bit more? Okay, fab. So let's get the next colour on. Next colour is pink. Oh yes, yes, we love the pink. It's going to mix a little bit with the red here. Again, there'll be a lot of this going on. You can see it coming through the tube already. Ooh, we're not shy, are we? Right, okay. The last one's going to be Suarez Blue. Where's my remote? We've got one now. Oh, it's almost, it is actually at the end. Come on, come on. There we are. Great. Fine, fantastic. It works. They've met in the middle. Hurrah. That's what we like. Well, there's still a lot of white space in this, which I think is really kind of exciting. So let's spin this up a little bit, though. All right, we're not done with this. Let's test Adriana's theory that if we go with less volume but spin it further, what do we get? Well, look, we're getting much thinner lines, and they are starting to have a bit of a wobble to them. So we're getting a bit like strings now. So rather than be spatters, Adriana, that's our answer, look. Which I kind of like that. And we're starting to get that lovely interference pattern in the middle. So let's bring that right down, because we've got to get the Suarez Blue on next, which is really going to start and mess things up. We've got no real dark colours at the moment, apart from that early onset of the metallic purple on the other side. Now we get a few dots appearing, which is great. I don't mind those at all. Happy days. So far I haven't injured myself by falling over. Okay, should we get another colour on, buddy? No, I reckon we should do, shall we? No, I think we should do it, mate. I think we should do it.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
Right, so far so good. The Spinomatic is doing its job. Remember, we're experimenting here. There's nobody done anything like this before. What you are watching is, without sounding like a shrinking violet, proper groundbreaking stuff. How many people show their experiments and their brand new techniques live in front of you, not knowing even though it's going to work or not? We do, and we try and bring you that week after week after week. So please, guys, show your appreciation by giving us some nice thumbs up. Whatever browser you're watching on, we would love to see some thumbs up. So please hit that button for us. Look at this. We're really creating now, aren't we? Look at that. These are some big old circles, folks. I'm loving that. Fabulous. Right, let's speed that bad boy up as well. Oh, no, wrong way. There we go, son. Yeah, now we're getting our spatters. Nice. Right, has that got rid of everything? Pretty much. Gotcha. Oh, yes, I'm getting good at this now. Right, okay. Tentatively, let's breathe a sigh of relief just for now. That's the main bit done. We've actually proved that we can do it. And we've got a donation from Funny Fox. Happy anniversary from the Foxes. That's Funny Fox. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Funny Fox. I know you watch them regularly along with so many other people, but we're very, very grateful. Thank you very much indeed. That's very kind of you. Oh, Sam, you're right. I need one of them for sure. Yes, you do. Excellent. Samir, hello, Samir. How about fill the 4 pipes and spin? Yes, well, Samir, if you were here when we first started the broadcast, you'll know that we're going to do that very shortly. So, now I need to think about the gold. And of course, this is the tricky bit now. Do I now go to the other side and reposition this and stick ourselves some gold on? It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a trick. Or do I change the top? That's what I'm thinking. But I did promise you that I'd do all 4 at once, didn't I? Oh, Elaine's just asked, what's the biggest painting we've ever done? 25 feet by 24 foot, was it? By, I'm going to say, probably 9 feet, 10 foot high. And that was actually a curved painting. It sits down in an apartment block in Canary Wharf. And it's about to come on the screen now. So there you go. Now, if you can, there you go. Look, can you see that? Look, we're pointing to it. There you go. Have a look at that. The curved painting at Canary Wharf. What a monster that was. Took 3 of us 2 days to put up. There you go. How about that for commitment? So, great question. Thank you for asking it. Okay, right. So, here's for some more colours then. Now, here, let me test this. What I'm thinking is, oh, Funny Fox has got to go. Thank you, Funny Fox. And thank you for being here and for your generous contribution as well. Thank you. Right, so we've got to decide, or I've got to decide now, what I'm going to spin and how I'm going to spin it, because this is the critical bit now. There are definitely some gaps I need to fill. I promised that I would do a 4 spin at the same time, so I think we have to do that, don't we? Do I spin though with the single pipe first? Do you know what? I think beforehand I might just do a single pipe spin with either black or gold. So let's just remove that for a second. We'll pop it over here. We've got a single spin topper, which I'm just going to grab here. You mean the one we tried yesterday? Is that the one you mean? Yeah. But it is offset, isn't it? It's going to put an offset. Oh, I'm not following you, buddy. Right. Sorry, Adrian and I are just having a conversation. Do you mean over here? Yeah, you come on, I'm not following you, mate.
Yes. I thought that possibly you were going to put some semicircles over the white blank corners that we're looking at. There's one bottom right to you and there's one top left to you. Big blank spaces on the canvas with a semicircle that would spin off the paint onto the floor and put an arc across.
No, I do. I'm just thinking about it. Yes, it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. I certainly need to do something with the inner circles. I probably need to spin all 4. But what I might do actually is abandon this and do the 4 spin I could do on the corners. Or I could now do a separate 4 to interact with these. Okay, that could be a possibility. Right, so we're rewriting this on the fly. Let me just have a look at it this way. I definitely want to add, so I think what I'm going to do, let's just get added. I definitely want to add to this. Right. Okay, so yeah, it definitely needs more circles, I know. So what we'll do, we will do the offsets as the 4s, That's going to be fun. And then let's try the other top. And no, they're going to be in the same place. No, this is not going to work. I had it all planned out in my head and now it's not right. No, it's not how I want it. Right, I'm going to have to change things up a little bit here. Right, I want something else here. So I'm going to use the yellow. Right, and then I'm going to move it. I've got, yeah, okay, I think I've got it now. Right, bear with me a sec, folks. I am now starting to stick to everything, so it's getting to that crucial bit now. Right, okay, I've got to concentrate now, folks. I'm not ignoring anybody. Just give me a few moments to figure this out. I've got to get something on, get some substance on here. Definitely not going to spray it then, no. Right, okay. Right, that's just going to have to go, isn't it? Because it's just a disaster waiting to happen. Right, okay, I have got more, which is great. There's the remote. There it is. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. We are going to spin all four together. This is going to be interesting because it's pretty much semi-cured, this. It's going to come off in globs, which could be really interesting. And then we're going to do, we'll win a poll. Do you mind, mate? Stick a poll on. Should we do opposing ones on the blank? Let's get everyone to decide. Do we leave them? Do we leave the circles as they are and concentrate on those, or do we fill up the white voids on the corners? Nadie's going to put a poll on while I stick some black on. Fill the voids. Yes, no. Oh, I don't know, I quite like that. Right, looks like we're filling the voids then. That's the 4 set of spins. Okay, let's get that then. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay, so we put a little bit of black on, come out in globs. Don't mind that. This is where it's going to get very messy. Right, let's just have a look where that's going to go. Let's get that over there a bit. Right, let's have a go, shall we? Right, here it is. This is the money shot. This is the 4 at once. Oh, it's sticking to everything. Oh dear. It's good, this, isn't it? Eh? It's good for a laugh. Right. Don't quite know how I'm going to do this. I really don't. Really don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, come on! This is ridiculous. Sticking to everything. Right, that's that, and that's that. Going in reverse now. It's got to go very, very, very quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh dear, right, okay. I literally can't do all this at the same time, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Well, at least you're having fun, alright? That's the main thing. It's all going to come out now. I can't do much about this, I don't think. One. Let's pull that over here. Yeah, I have. Two. Ah, there it is. Anyway, it's just going to have to come out. Shoot. Spin. Four at once. Four at once. It's four. Ah. That's four. At least I did it. That's very, very difficult. But we got four on. Oh my goodness me. This is nightmarish. But we did it. Oh, okay. Fine. At least I'm satisfied. We did it. Now I'm going to have to try and do that on the other side. What chance have I got? Okay. Slim and none, I think. Let's have a go. Right, I'm going to try and get through here. Oh, sorry, I hit the machine. This is all getting a bit dicey now. Right. Of course, now I can't stop it from dripping because I can't bung four ends up all at the same time. Right, so I'm going to have to run it until it's literally all come out. So let's just run that. Right, okay, let's have a look. Right. This is what it's all about, going into the unknown. Yes, tell me you're right, it looks awesome, thank you. Interesting gadget though, yes, thank you, Zane. Lynn, I'd move it back towards the corner a bit. Go with the flow, move it back. Yeah, there is that. But I think I started it too fast. So it is what it is. I mean, this is, again, we can't beat ourselves up if it goes wrong. This is the experimental bit. We've never tried it with 4 pipes before, ever. And it's incredibly difficult with 4 pipes, as you can now see. So, the question is, what do you do? We're going to go over here next. It's just, let's move you guys back. Well, we're having a go. And I can always add to this and keep adding to it, and I know that outside one probably isn't as good as it could be, and it's a bit wobbly, but okay, so we'll learn, don't we? Everything is a learning curve, and that is what it is. I'm just very, very happy that we've actually had a go. We conceptualized it, we built it, and here we are having a go. In our own studio, state of the art with everything. Can't be that bad, can it? Right, Spinomatic. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go now? I reckon about there. Let's try that. So again, we're going. Oh no, still go. It's off my foot. It's going to get a bit problematic, isn't it? Yeah. So I think if we're doing these off camera, it will definitely be one at a time. Doing them like this is great for a bit of fun. Oh, sorry, Mr. Pim. But logistically, it's not fun. Okay, so it's a bit stressful. So we're going to bung the ends up, we're going to do another 4 spin, careful how I say that, and then lots of tripods and stuff for me to fall over. Let's get the ends bunged up and then we'll see if we can replicate that. With a slightly higher degree of success. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but we'll have a go. Need a drink of water as well. That'll have to wait. Right. Now then, let's thank you, Lynn. It does look like a giant spirograph. Well, at least we've done something pretty cool, haven't we? Thank you, Robert. Right, okay, longest one first is going to be Diageo, let's get that in. Okay, it's first one. Then we'll go blue, as far as blue. Then we'll go second one, that one, and then we'll go orange, closest in. There it goes. Then orange. Come on, keep it together, Ed. This is the one. Use your remote. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. When I watch this back, I'll probably have a laugh at myself getting so stressed over it. Okay, right. No time. So, one. Got to keep the short one over to one side. Oh, it's there. 2, 3. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's nice, yeah. That's okay, I can dig that. I've at least got some better circles. Sorry everyone, I'm standing in front of the cameras. Right, speeding up, let's do this, come on. It's tiring work, this. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, look. Yeah, as you're just saying, I could do segmented bits. Oh, thank you, Rob. Right, okay. Oh, okay, let's pull that off. Right. Okay, time for a breather. Time for a breather. Oh, I need to take some water because my throat is as dry as a bone. Well, what have we just done here? What have we done? We've done something. We've done a thing, everybody. Look at that. Let's just scoot this out of the way because I don't really need it. No, it's not really doing its job. Right, how about that on the overhead? Look what we've just done. I think you didn't think you'd see that when you walked in the building today. In the future, people are going to go crazy trying to figure out how you did that. Well, I hope so, Robert. If YouTube's around, they won't be going that crazy, will they? Because they'll need to go on here. But thank you, that was very kind. Denise, so pretty orange makes everything better. I agree. Like sunshine, Denise. Yes, pretty good. Like everything I create. Well, not everything, but thank you, Denise. I get that right. Let me just take a moment to have a drink, sip of water. Decide what's happening next. I'll tell you what, guys, this is a prime candidate for walking away and coming back another day, isn't it? You know, imagine how many circles we could overlay now. Now we actually do have something that does work. And I think this is one of those techniques that really works on the far away as well as the close up, you know. But that could definitely, I could definitely see that having 3 or 4 different applications over it. What I don't want to do is overload the paint, especially where it's intersecting. So I'll tell you what, let's give you a look on Roam Cam, so you can have a look. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let's give everybody a quick look and see what's going on. And then we're going to, so we've done 2 rings, but dispense 4 colours at the same time, with a degree of success, I might add, as well, which I'm quite pleased about. Actually, Instagram, you're being very, very patient there, all of you. So let's just take you off the stand and give you guys a look first. Creating a lot of mess down here, look. There's the contraption that has had all that paint put through it so far, but this is where we're at. There's some very, very nice intersecting circles. It is, like we said on YouTube, looking like a giant spirograph. Yeah, but this is going to be one of those that I think we're definitely going to come back to and continue to layer this up. You imagine moving some of these over to the right and, you know, over each other. I think that could ultimately look absolutely sensational. So I don't think we're done by any means. We'll have to assess, or I'll have to assess now quickly while I'm having a look at it, as to whether this is done for today, certainly, but the painting isn't done. I mean, that actually, when you look at it from here, is pretty cool. I'm loving that. But there is definitely more colour to go on. Let's have a look on drone cam when you're ready, mate. So there we go, look, there's you from a distance shot so far. Yeah, a few wobbly lines out there where we kind of had a freak out because it spanned too quickly. But actually what this has done is given us an opportunity to start and fill some of these voids like it has done over in the centre there and over here and over here. The interference joining lines that you can see where they touch each other, this is the thing I'm most sort of critical of, because what I don't want to do, even though it looks awesome there, look, there you go, see where the gold is sort of played in. We've only got gold over to one side so far, but what I don't want to do is muddy this up. So we've got every potential that if I start adding more colours over the top of this, it's going to start and move and we're going to lose some of the lines that we've got. So in actual fact, it remains a complete bone of contention as to when things are actually done and not done. I have a feeling that this, it'd be interesting to see what you say in the comments. Is it done for today is what I'm asking. It definitely isn't done, but are we done for one day? That's my question. You can see what I mean. Look, I know I put the black on. The black had its spatter because it was sort of semi-cured, which I knew before I put it in because I wanted to see what would happen. But actually I kind of like that. This ring has got a real kind of personality to it. You know, why shouldn't it have? Just like that ring has. Everything follows a story. Everything follows its path. Everything has a reason for existence. Everything has a justification. Just as we do as we walk the earth. We are enough. Everything is enough. Everything has its context. Everything has its story. And that's what we celebrate. Not sticking that on your wall and going, isn't that lovely or isn't that terrible? This is about following that journey, having that path, having the courage to follow what you actually believe in. And that's what we did tonight. This is what we've got so far. Completely different to all the other things that we do. And this is part of that voyage of discovery that we all go on. And it's amazing to have you as part of that. And I am not saying that lightly. Adi and I go through absolute hell every week to try and do this. Sometimes it utterly breaks us, and we still keep doing it because the picture is much bigger than just us doing this for our own pleasure as well as yours. You know, this is about our own self-fulfillment as well as everything else, and it's such a privilege and an honour to have you there along for the ride with us. I particularly like over there, look, when there's that giant blob of lime just suddenly appeared, but no, it's almost as if we would just come to the edge of that circle. I've just noticed that. That's pretty cool. Over here as well, we've got a similar thing. Look, actually, where the two purples meet. That's quite a powerful statement as well. Just here, yeah, we've got some coming in, some going out. So actually, we're starting to build up with the placement some very kind of interesting nuances and really starting to take some of its own personality now. But I don't want to, A, muddy things up, B, make everything overflow itself by loading it too much with paint. So I'm going to have a quick look now at what you think about that statement. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's see what you think in the comments. Only thing I do is add more paint to the smallest centre tubes. The last two circles, I'll leave it alone. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Lynn. That's very kind. Love to see on a dark base colour. Yes, I know, Zane. I should have painted it black, shouldn't I? Should have done that. Hey, what do you do? Oh dear, it's all good fun, isn't it? Done for today. We can always watch part 2. Yes, we can indeed, Joseph. Likes the 3 domes with the camera roaming. That's very interesting. Hello, Emmanuel. Interesting experiment. Thank you very much. Just while we're here, guys, how many of you, I don't know how many are watching, my thing hasn't updated, but let's have some nice thumbs up as well if we haven't already done so. Can we do that? Yeah, somewhere on your browser, let's hit the thumbs up button. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. And we've got lots of our patrons here as well this evening, which is fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to get involved with that, then head over to patreon.com/SwallowsArt. We'll pop a link to that in the messages. There's one down in the description if you're watching this on replay. Go check it out, because not only do you get exclusive updates before anybody else gets it, but you also, there you go, you also get access to one of the amazing 102 Swallows original painted tiles. They'll only be ever made once. They're rapidly running out. And if you'd like to see how you can get hold of yours, head over to patreon.com/SwallowsArt. There you go. I'm pointing at it there. And check out how you can qualify and seeing you could be the recipient of one of those as well. Awesome. And of course, you may have also noticed, what have I got here, buddy? A little bit of awesome Suarez merch. I think if I ask my colleague now, he's going to show you this on the screen. Don't forget, head over to suarezlifestyle.com. There's over 250 products, all emblazoned with the beautiful things that we create here in the pod every week. Everything from tote bags to shoes, to cushion covers and phones. There you go. Look, they're real and they exist and they are awesome. And we've bought them for ourselves, and I suggest you should do the same too and go and treat yourself. Goodness me, it's a crazy old world out there, so why not surround ourselves with the things that we really enjoy looking at on a daily basis, just as you do as you're watching this. Amazing. Well then, folks, what decision are we going to make? What do you all reckon? If you try and add squares, well, that would be different. I don't know if I can rotate squares. I'm only joking. Good thing I can watch this again, says Tamiko. Yeah, or I can share, says Tanya. Thank you, Denise. 4 domes, like it. You should also try half circles down the middle by taping off the ends. Do you know what, V? There's a whole host of things I think we could try. But for now, it's taken us this far, just to get this far. And I think that is awesome. I definitely think for one day we should leave this so we avoid the muddy moment, and we'll definitely at some point return back to it. I think that will be a good thing, don't you? Yes, I very much do. Right, okay, let's just give you one last look on Rome. Okay, there we go. Look, I've made a mess. Here's the spin. Let's show you what's happening down there in the tube. There's my little viewing bit, so I can see when it's starting to come down and how fast. Thank you, mate, for putting the little viewing holes in. And you can see all the paint having gone in. The first time we've used that on the Spinomatic. Very, very happy with the way it has actually turned out, and I hope that you've seen something different tonight as well, folks. And that's the whole point, isn't it? You know, 10 years old on Saturday. That's how old we'll be. That's how long we've been doing this. And compared to what we were doing 10 years ago to now, I think that's pretty good. I'm certainly very happy with that. We've had some fun. We've put some colour in the world, haven't we? And of course, circles, the never-ending circle. Isn't that brilliant? No beginning, no end. What a wonderful and poignant way to kind of end on that. Right, okay then, folks. I think I'm calling that. For now, that's a wrap. But it's not the end of the giant spirograph. We're going to have to tune in another time, another week, when we're going to be adding some more to that. Definitely take all of your comments on board, so who on earth knows where that's going to take us. But for now, I'm super happy with that. We've proved that it works. We've done something different again, and let's face it, where else can you see us crazy dudes? So we can see other crazy dudes doing this kind of thing live before your very eyes. You can't. You're unique. And I love having you here. It's been absolutely fantastic. One last look at your thoughts and your comments. How are you going to clean those tubes to use it again? No idea, V. I'll worry about that. It's paint dries, to be honest. It should have created a smooth surface so the paint should go over it. That's the hope, anyway. As far as thriller continues, yes, it does, Henry. And Robert says, have a great rest of the day. Thank you, Lynn, as well. Live in it and see what it tells you it wants to be. That is a very good statement there, State Wench. Thank you very much. Right, thank you, Ed and Andy. Managed to have a good evening and create joy. Great, fantastic. Thank you, Adriana. Right, that's it for one day anyway, folks. We're going to leave the giant Suarez spirograph right where it is. We're going to return back to that at another point in time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. Remember to like, share and subscribe. And the big red button if you haven't already done that. And that way, you're never going to miss anything ever again. Thank you very much. Click on your bell icon. That way you'll always get a notification. Right, that's it from us. Thank you very much for watching. Eddie and I will see you same time again next week on the 7th of March. Can't wait to have your company wherever you are. Stay safe, well and healthy. We'll see you again in 7 days. That's it for one night from us. Thank you very much and good evening.